Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 104th edition of the Chronicles of Podcast. And these right here are the Chronicles of Ethan Lawrence 2. It is I, the bearded brubby Jamie, and joining me, as always, is this handsome fella right here.
What's going on, guys? It's Scotsman Tom, or as Ethan likes to call it, Ethan Lawrence Part 2. So, yeah, it's you're in for an absolute treat. Welcome to the Chronicles of Podcast. Hit it!
Hey there, you're about to enjoy the Chronicles of Tom and Jamie.
Hi everyone, I'm Kevin Mann.
Hi guys, my name's Annabelle Knight.
Hello, this is Becky Baldwin.
Hello, I'm Chesney.
Hey, what's up everyone? This is Braden from Say We Can Fly.
Hi, my name's Ethan Lawrence, actor, raconteur, and previous guest on the Chronicles of Podcast. This is the Chronicles of Ethan Lawrence 2.
Lukewarm coffee tastes like shit.
We now own all your bank accounts. Thank you. We'll put them on sale.
You've reached the voicemail of Hugh Jackman. Unfortunately, I died 30 years ago.
You don't want to. I thought you were going to segue. You don't want to segue this week.
Oh,
You don't want to segue into the show.
I'm so
and be
used
like,
to you segueing, I was just leaving you to it.
Well, I've got something I want to say
Okay.
to all you people out there when October comes around. Right, Americans, you're fine. This has nothing to do with you. Canadians also, there's nothing to do with you either. If anyone, and I mean anyone outside, in the UK, calls this month spooky season one more time, I swear to fucking Christ, I'm going to break all of your faces. All right? Because it's Halloween. We've never called it spooky. We're not Americans here. We're Brits. It's called Halloween.
Yeah, I don't know where this has suddenly come from. Like, it feels like the past few years of suddenly, as soon as October 1st comes along, it's like, spooky season. It's one day at the end of the month.
First of all, it's definitely autumn. All right? That's just putting it out there straight away. And it's called Halloween. I'm not going to break anyone's face. I'm not violent. I would never touch or hit anybody. But I just don't get it. I don't understand it. I've never liked it. I'm not a big fan of Halloween anyway. But get in the bin. Go and play in the sea or go and play in fire or something. Right? If you want to call it spooky season, you're dead to me. Obviously, minus Americans, because that's what they've called it for their entirety. Plus, they're so far gone now. There's no saving them anyway. So you might as well just let them crack on, you know. But Jamie, one thing that really, really crossed my mind. Do you remember the essential oils conversation?
Yes.
Well,
I do. Yes.
I've got a new one for you now.
Okay.
How the fuck do you measure freshness? Do you know what I mean? Lenore, Comfort, Febreze, always talk about it's fresher than fresh. It lasts for 72 hours. What fucking does it? Does it really? Well, how do you know it lasts for 72 hours? How can you tell? How do you measure that it's still fresh as fresh was 24 hours, 48 hours ago? How do you know?
Especially with like bedding, because I could have had a sweaty night. The bedding may now absolutely stink, and it's only been one night. So where's your 72 hours freshness, Lenore?
Well, it's not going to be fresh, though, is it? Because you've been in it. Regardless if you sweat or not, you've been in. It's not fresh anymore because you've been in it.
I assumed it meant smelly freshness, but I suppose it's not fresh.
Yeah, but that disappears. That disappears as well.
Yeah,
I don't understand. Febreze. Oh, you don't miss a day of freshness. Don't miss a day. How do you know that? I might not use you one day. How do you know that? Then I've missed a day of you, haven't I? I don't get it. And all these people that walk in with their blankets go like, no one does that. Nobody does it.
No.
Nobody. Stop doing it. No one. With your fucking Sanex adverts where people like wash like this. Yeah, no one washes like that.
No one showers like that, and they're doing those adverts.
No,
the way they're doing their hair.
Well,
No.
I wouldn't know what that's like. But yeah, it's just a figure. It's like you walk in and it does all this. There's those weird Airwick ones, aren't there? Where it goes like psst, every now and again, like it sprays randomly. But that's because it goes shit. We haven't got off for a while. We're probably not maintaining the level of freshness we suggested we would do. Better spray.
That's basically Evans. And you stink. Fuck off.
But yeah, I'd really like to know how they actually measure freshness. I'm really intrigued. You know, are they holding things in the air? And it's like, wait, I've got 2 centimeters. Bollocks, I've lost it. Where's it gone? I've got 5 centimeters over here of freshness. How are you measuring it? I'm quite intrigued.
There's too many outside parameters. It's impossible. It's impossible.
Exactly.
You can't measure freshness.
So who knows what's classed as, how do you know these oils are essential, and how do you measure freshness? Freshness. See, I've said it so many times, I'm falling over my words now. It's like those where you say the word so many times, it doesn't sound like you're saying it correctly anymore. I don't know what they're called. Yeah,
I know what you mean. Yeah,
it was on. I was watching Ted Lasso when they were talking about it, and I was like, "Oh, I don't," because I hate it when that happens. When it's like you start saying a word and like it now sounds really weird to me. And is it correct? Before we move on, Jamie, we should look at these.
I know, right?
Look at these beautiful little things. Brand new burgundy backdrop. It looks weird in front of burgundy rather than black.
I know. I like it. I like it.
But yeah, so you've got Stega, obviously. Yeah. And Sophie's. I don't know why I went right in front of Sophie, but Sophie's there. So and then you've got our lovely. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Brand new backdrops as suggested, as promised. So yeah. Anyway, you know about this because I told you on the phone. But there was some removal. I went to Cheltenham on Friday.
Yes.
And there were some removal men down behind Waitrose that were moving their family, I would suggest a family, I would guess even, out of their house. And these 2 removal men were taking the kids' toys out in these boxes that they had. And as they were walking, there were 2 lightsabers on top. So I bet you can fucking guess what they were doing, can't you? They both had a massive lightsaber fight in the middle of the street. And they were taking it so seriously that I was a bit like, wouldn't you get in trouble for that?
It's weird. Like half of me's like, fuck yeah, it's lightsaber fight. I don't blame you. If I saw 2 lightsabers, you'd have to fight. And then another part of me's like, that's a stranger's belongings there, guys.
It's a bit odd.
Weird.
And one of them was proper like flipping it with his hand, like flipping it round and round. And I was like, oh, dude, come on.
Okay,
like,
that's just
you might. I'm not gonna lie. You might want to grow up a little bit. I'm just putting it out there. You know, I used to do it when I was a kid with sticks.
And me.
You know, you try to just like flip it round and round and round and be like, wah! That sort of thing, you know, making those noises. But this guy, I was watching, so I turned and was watching, and one guy was like, oh, I probably should. The other one was going like, yeah, Darth Maul. Like, no, grow up. So yeah, Star Wars is not my thing.
Imagine that little kid like looks out the window, is like, Mommy, they're playing with my toys.
I imagine they'd gone. I imagine they'd already set off, is probably my guess, because I don't think they would have done it if the family were there. Come on, the dad would be like, what the fuck are you doing?
There's a 3rd one if you want to join in. Well, why didn't you say so?
No, Jamie, we're not children here.
Speak for yourself, I am.
And finally, my other weird literally about 5 minutes later, this happened, walking towards the town centre to go and meet Callum. Yes, the Treacher, for the those people that are listening. And there's an old lady stood between Boston Tea Party and that weird gallery. And obviously there's a road in the middle to get to the graveyard bit, or people park there, I assume, for work or whatever. So she was stood right in the centre of this road of this like parking area. And a car wanted to go up that way. So she stood there. And the car was like, you know, and you come, and she just stood there and stared at her. And I was like, this is weird. Anyway, she's like, come on, because I need to get in there, and they're holding people up. So the old lady started to move. I just wouldn't stop staring at her. It was really weird, right? And she crossed a little bit and just stood and stared at her. And she like stood to the point where she was in front of the car, turned and stood and stared at it some more. And then was like, she crossed to the other side, to the other road. Luckily, there was nothing coming. Turned again and stood and stared at the driver. And I was like, what is she doing? And the car just like pulled in. And then she got to the other side of the road and just stood and stared again at the car. And I was like, okay. Did she think she was going to run her down? Did she think, I'm letting you go while you, like, are you going to say something to me? I don't know. It was kind of weird. I don't know if she thought that she's going to like get out and say something like, why the fuck he stood in the middle of the road thing, but she's parking there. So I don't know. It was weird. It was just a very, very weird moment.
Either that, or she's actually completely normal, the same mind. You went, you know what? I'm old. People think we're crazy. I'm going to start fucking with people and just start staring at them. So they'll go, oh, bless her. She probably needs some help or something. Really, she's like, nah, I'm just going to piss you off and stand in the middle of the road. Fuck you.
I had 2 dicks last night. What have you got? What have you got? Just got your little fucking shitty car. I had one in the front and one in the back.
That's why I'm walking funny. It's taking me ages.
And that's why I'm turning with me hips, not with my legs. Fucking hurts, you know.
Enough. That moves on quite nicely to what I was going to bring up this weekend.
Oh, there's a canary. Where's that come from? So what?
Do you know when I have those thoughts and those moments? I'm like, should I bring this up on the show? Will Tom shake his head at me and look at me disapprovingly?
Oh, no. Are we talking about poo again?
No, not poo. Dildos, actually.
Oh, for God's sake. Okay.
Well, you know how you get dildos that look like real life penises?
Well, no, because we're all bigger, aren't they?
Well, but they've got the veins and the bits, you know. They're supposed to look like actual penises. You get what I mean?
Right, okay.
Do you reckon they're actually designed after someone, or someone just makes up this idea in their head of what they think it's going to look like?
Yeah, they design them by people, or you don't have to.
I just look at them sometimes and I think that man must have some severe problems walking if that is real. And then I'm like, who sits there and just thinks, this is what I think this cock is going to look like?
But they definitely make them. I mean, if you actually watch the manufacturing, maybe you'd get your answers. But they make them longer, or I think bigger than normal. I think, like, not like ridiculous, not like, you know, 2-handed it. But do you know what I mean? Like, I think that, but you can get them plaster made to you, like you can with vaginas as well. So you can actually have molds made and everything and made it to you. But if you look at a dildo, my friend, first of all, my cock is definitely not purple or blue or green for starters. You haven't got that weird bit that comes off with the 2 little bit that tickles the clit. Yeah, we don't have those either. So they're definitely manufactured to be pleasurable. I imagine the vein thing's probably a ribbing thing, I would guess. But if I were you, I'd probably go to YouTube or something and have a look how they're made, because then it'll answer your questions for you.
I don't know, I feel like you just answered them all for me anyway. It was great. I feel like you got insider knowledge here.
It's kind of weird that, you know, if that is correct, that my dildo knowledge is, you know, quite extravagant. Yeah, I'm trying to think where I've seen that. I feel like it was on a TV show somewhere.
I just got this image of this woman sat there, like, or whatever, in a factory making one. Be like, oh, I tell you what, Sandra, this one's going to look like the one I had last weekend. You should have seen the fucking girth on it. I don't know.
I wonder if they get sick of it.
Possibly. I bet they do, yeah.
Like porn stars probably go home and go, do you know what? I don't really want to.
No.
Do you mind if we don't?
Yeah. If you come near me with that after the day are bad, I think not.
I had to take 4, Benjamin, 4 at once. It was bloody weird. 2 in front, 2 in back, and 1 in mouth. Fast 5 then, yeah. How are you anyway?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm a little bit tired because I'm on early, so I'm waking up at like 4 o'clock every morning. But yeah, I'm good. I'm all right. I've been looking forward to doing this all day, so here we are. How are you?
Yeah, man, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm all right. Holiday tomorrow, so should be good. Looking forward to it. So yeah.
Are you sure? You don't look like you're looking forward to it.
No, yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. So getting to see Blink for the first time ever is gonna be it's gonna be decent. So yeah, no, I'm all good. I'm all good. What are you doing yourself?
Not a fat lot, to be honest. It's been a pretty quiet week. I was sat there earlier saying to Becky, I was like, what have I done this week? Because I don't remember doing anything. Just like, that's because we haven't really done anything. I went to go see the kids, which was great. I ended up building a sofa, which I didn't really expect to be doing as I was going there, but there we
go. Whoa! What do you mean? Wait, how do you... Don't SCS do that for you?
No, it was like I don't want to say flat pack, but it came in pieces that sort of slopped together. It was really clever. I don't know. I don't know. Like, the kids' nan had 2 new sofas delivered, and they were in boxes. You unpack them, slot them together, and they were great.
Did it say Fisher Price, my first sofa on the front? That's weird, dude. I've never ever known of a sofa had to be ever.
No, me. First time I've ever seen it, but no, they were decent size and comfy and everything. I was like, this is new. The future of sofas is here. Well, there we are.
Maybe people just got sick of fucking DFS and SCS being like, sales! And when that sale ends, sales! Yes, we love sales here! More sales! Guess what happens on Boxing Day? Another sale! Guess what? Sales never fucking end. I'm actually sick of my job and I want to kill myself.
And then you pay all this money, we get it to your house, and we can't get it through your door.
Oh, it's the wrong color, size, and it's not even a sofa. It's a bed. We're mental here. We sell absolutely anything, providing it's in the sale. If it's on sale, we'll deliver it. Don't you worry about that. We sell. If it's on sale, we sell. We even sell in sale itself. Just outside Manchester. We love it there. That's where our headquarters is, so everybody can I work in sale. Lovely.
Fucking geography joke blended into that. That was great.
Thanks.
Yeah, I went to go see the kids.
How was that?
It was good. It was good. Lena was off ill, bless her. So I was spending time with her and building sofas and whatnot. Yeah, it was good. What else did I do? Me and Becky, we had a little mini date on Saturday because also I've been getting up at stupid o'clock in the morning. So I was like, I'm not staying out all night. I am knackered. So went out straight from work. We went to Subside to drop off the posters for our upcoming live show, which was wonderful. I had a drink in there, and then we went to go get some food. We almost had our first Karen's Diner experience. Have you heard of these Karen's Diners?
Yeah, I'm pleased you didn't go.
We walked in to see if they had a table free, and I'll be honest, I don't know if I could stay there the whole time. I mean, that was a bit much. Literally, we walked in, and the guy just looked me up and down, and just went, "Are you going to fucking say anything?" I was like, "Have you got a table? Have you got a table for two?" And he's like, "Have you booked?" I was like, "No." And he went, "Well, I'd come back in an hour then, unless you want to sit on the fucking roof." And then turned away from us. I was like, "Oh, okay."
Oh, I bet people must fucking just wank each other off in there. Oh, God. You know what I said to him? Do you know what I said to Jim? Yeah, fucking right. Yeah, I told you fuck off in there. Yeah. You're going to come now? You're going to come? Yeah. My turn. Anyway, so basically, yeah, when it was oh, no, get in the bin. I hope they burn those places down.
No, he went to give the menus to this woman who was in front of us, and he just dropped them on the floor and walked off, left her to pick the menus up off the floor. I was like, I don't know. It seems like a fun, novel idea, but then once I was in there, I don't know if I could deal with this for an entire
It's not a fun idea. I think it's a fucking stupid idea. It just basically gives people the rights to just say stupid, like the most ridiculous stuff. I no.
Yeah, no.
I think it's such a dumbass idea. No.
I don't know if I could deal with it. But no, so we went to Wagamama's instead, and that was delicious. Because, yeah, it was delicious. I wasn't sure what to have. I haven't been there since I lived in Cheltenham, but it was very nice. Very nice. And then we went back to Subside, had a couple more drinks, had a game of pool, and then headed home, and we were in bed by 10:30. That's my kind of night out. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's cool that we were on the screens and stuff there and everything.
Yes.
That's pretty decent.
Yeah, they got the posters on the screens. There was the things on the table with the names on. I was like, I saw originally, and I'll put the picture on here so people know what the hell we're on about. I saw the thing on the table, and it said "Recall the Remains." I was like, shit, are they playing again? I was like, oh man. Then I looked down and I was like, oh no, Dead Happy, Tooth and Dagger. And I looked to the left, I was like, Chronicles of Podcast event. I was like, I got a little bit giddy because I'm a child, excitable child. So yeah, but it was really cool to see. I wasn't expecting it. And yeah, other than that, I've just been Rihanna. I've not really been doing a fat lot. Like I said, just working. All right, you, my friend, what you been up to?
Well, apart from Rihanna, Friday, my CEO gave me a paid day off to go to Watford, to watch the Jacksonville Jaguars train and to do a meet and greet. So I took the Treacher of the Treachings, Callum, with me. We had a really nice day out, but it was mostly journeying more than anything else. We tried to, it was like over 100 quid to go direct, so we had to go up to Birmingham and then come down. It was nuts. So we spent a lot of time traveling, and there's obviously lots of delays and stuff, and it was but it was fine. It was like a great day out. The meet and greet was a little disappointing. Most of the players just ran inside after, and I was like, yeah. But Josh Allen, bless him, came all the way down and said hello to everyone. And then there was Brandon Sheriff did the same thing, but I didn't realize it was Brandon Sheriff because he was, I'm not like massively clued into all the players. But when he was walking down, I was like, I'm pretty sure it's Brandon Sheriff, but I'm not entirely sure. And I Googled it because we weren't allowed to use our phones. So because it was no cameras, no photos, nothing. Because obviously if people video shit and put it online, the Atlanta Falcons could go, that's how they do that. Cool, lovely. And that's how they do that. Yeah, wonderful. Thank you. That's all the plays. We know how to beat you. So we weren't allowed to take videos, photos, nothing until the very, very, very end when it had all finished. So I couldn't Google to go, I'm pretty sure it's Brandon, but I don't want to go, hey, Brandon, and be like, my name's James, what's going on? Like, do you know what I mean? But the coolest bit was when the media came in, fucking Jason Bell walked down, and I was like, Jay Bell's here. And for anyone that knows me, we've been wanting to get him for this show for fucking ages. And he was getting close. He was taking photos and saying hello to people, and he was getting closer and closer. I was like, "Oh my god, I'm going to say," and I was about to go, "Yeah," and then the guy came up and was like, and then they walked off, and I never saw him again. And I was like, I was absolutely gutted. And I was like, but then I was like, wait, Callum, why did we walk all the way to the fucking end? Why couldn't we stood up there? Never mind. But we had a great day out. It was so much fun. It was just nice to spend time together. I've not seen him properly for ages. So it was nice to hang out with the Treacher, who you'll be seeing a little bit later on. So we did that, and the weekend I did absolutely nothing. Obviously Scotland won in the rugby on Saturday. That was good. Yeah. We have one game left, and it all comes down to this game against Ireland on Saturday. So Paul's going to come and stay with me because Keris isn't here. And we're going to watch it together and just eat lots of food, and we don't drink, so just drink lots of Coke, I suppose. And enjoy it. So I'm really looking forward to the game on Saturday. NFL last night. But what is amazing and what it makes me so happy, and I'm going to be doing after we've done this recording, is Daddy's back on TV. Yay! Thanks to the writer strikes are now they've come to some sort of agreement. So Daddy came back on screens last night, so I'll be going to watch that after we've done this recording of this show. So yeah, I'm trying to think. I've been watching a lot of Ted Lasso. I'm on the last 2 episodes of season 1, and it's fucking great. It's so good. You don't even have to be a football/soccer fan to enjoy it. It's phenomenal. It's so funny.
I've heard really good things. I feel like I
highly recommend. Yeah. It's really good, like really, really good. I'd love to get Brett Goldstein on the show, just because his character is superb. He plays like the legend of the club, so he's been there for years. So people like respect him and stuff like that. And just one quick bit. If Ori's listening, she'll know exactly what I'm on about. But they're having lady trouble, and he walks into the changing rooms, and he's like, "Oh, Roy, can I get your opinion on it?" He goes, "No," and just walks straight off. And it was just really fucking funny. Like, he's that sort of character. People taking photos. He goes, "No, fuck off, fuck you, fuck off." Like, he's fucking great. So yeah, Brett Goldstein is amazing in that show. I can't recommend it enough. So I highly recommend you check it out.
I like it.
But yeah, man. Other than that, like, not a whole ass of a lot. Just getting ready to go to Barcelona tomorrow.
Amazing. I'm very jealous of you going to Barcelona. Fair play. Sounds like it's going to be
Weren't you in Spain earlier this year?
Yeah, but it wasn't Barcelona. Well,
still spare. Like my boss earlier was like, "I'm so jealous you get to go on holiday." I'm like, "You go to Mexico in 3 weeks? Like, what do you mean? How can you be jealous? You go to Mexico in 3 weeks' time."
Yeah,
like,
that's a fair point.
Don't be jealous because you're going way soon. Like, I've never got that. Like, I'm so jealous. Do you know what I don't understand though? Are people that pack their bags like 17 weeks before they go away.
Nope, day before.
Like, why? I haven't packed yet. I'm going in the morning.
Fucking hell. You are leaving it last minute.
I don't need to. I'm going for 3 days.
Yeah, that's a fair point, actually. Yeah.
T-shirt, shorts, toothbrush, chargers, boom, see you later. Underwear.
Yeah, might want to take them. Yeah, definitely. Has Kerry's got all 6 of her bags already packed?
She bought herself some more baggage. She could take more bags with her. Yeah.
I fucking knew it.
And then was like, and then on Thursday, Friday, I bet she was excited, but on Thursday, Friday, she was like, "What, you went to the airport?" I was like, "Clothes." Like,
wearing
just a hoodie, some shorts. But yeah, she packed like 5 years ago, getting ready.
People plan airport outfits. What?
She's laughing as she's walking out now. But yeah, apparently we had to plan airport outfits. So I was like, I'll just go in clothes. Probably a hoodie. I might go in the Chronicles hoodie, I think. But it's like 28. It's 28 every day out there. So I was like, I won't be wearing it out there,
No.
but I'll definitely wear it to there.
Soon
I'm
as
gonna
you get
take
off the
my
plane,
flyers.
nope.
No, I'll be like, yes, the sun is out. It must not touch me. I will melt. I will melt and crisp at the same time. Oh, could you imagine? It'd be weird, wouldn't it? It'd be like some sort of like phosphate. What's that thing Harrison Ford gets stuck in Star Wars? About that, wouldn't it? Like, yeah, melting but crisping. So like hardened as you soften. How weird is that? That'd be crazy, wouldn't it?
I'm just loving the sound you made. It was great.
That's what I learned for the rest of my life. Come back to Britain and go, oh, thank God for that. Jesus Christ, what's going on? Like reform. That's literally be like, anyway, should we hear from Braden at Stay Cozy before I cast out any other utter shite that comes out my face?
All right. Is this thing on? Well, howdy doody, everybody. This is Braden Berry from Say We Can Fly, founder of Stay Cozy Clothing, your one-stop shop for the coziest, most fashionable hoodies, t-shirts, and more. Gosh, Mickey.
That's right, folks. And we're proud to say that we are now sponsoring
the Chronicles of Podcast. Ouch.
Hosted by Tom and Jamie.
Like, you can get 10% off, man! That's right, Shaggy! Just use the special code, The Chronicles, at checkout.
Oh, boy!
I love how every time you do this, like for the audio listeners, they have no idea what's going on.
You said it, I did the actions, so the YouTubers can enjoy my actions, all right?
It's like you're calling the dove from above. Anyway, Jamie.
Yes?
It's only time for your favourite segment of the week.
Yeah, it is.
It's time for Callum's Treachings.
Yes!
Do you want to know something? Callum will be able to tell you in Callum's Treachings.
Is cereal soup?
Ooh.
Callum is back once. I'm going to choke on myself now. Wait, that was the wrong use of term and wrong use of words. Definitely. As in, I was choking on my own saliva and I just said I was going to choke on myself. Don't worry. No, I'm not that arrogant. Later. Anyway, Callum is back once again to teach the nation, the world, the universe, the galaxy. For all you Star Wars lovers out there. You know, those have weird lightsaber fights in the middle of Cheltenham High Street. Jamie, what is Callum Treachings this week?
Ben Stiller put up with a whole museum coming to life for minimum wage.
Admittedly, I've never seen this film.
Have you not? Oh, I love those films.
But I can't stand Ben Stiller, and that's why I'm just like, nah, I'm all right. But I know Robin Williams is in them as the hunt. Is it the Hunter or something?
He's one of the presidents. I can't think of the name, but yeah.
So you know, I just remember seeing him in Hunter outfit for some reason, but still,
yeah.
That is a very good point. Actually,
that is a really good point. He put up with a lot of shit for minimum wage. For free films, nonetheless.
I can't join. I feel like I can't join the conversation because I've never seen them, so I don't know what happens. So I can't. But
it's fair. He gave you the gist there. To be fair, museum shit comes to life, shenanigans. But yeah, minimum wage job, and I'm pretty certain they do say at the start as well. It doesn't pay that well, but yeah, he should have asked for a pay rise.
Did anybody else know?
I was just thinking that. I don't think the people that run the museum know. I think it's like a secret thing. So really, be like, I want more money. Why? Reasons.
Yeah. So realistically, there's not a lot he can do about it because they'll probably think he's mental.
Yeah, because everything comes to life. Okay, sure it does.
All right, Ben. Okay, if you say so. Like, are you sure everything's right at home? Like, you know, let's have a chat about that. Like, is the wife still there? Yeah. Okay. President's coming to life. Yeah. Okay. Dinosaurs, you say? Right. Yeah. Okay. We have a mental health area you could go and sit in for a bit if you want to chat to somebody. Yeah. Some visitations. We can get some visitations for you if you want us to bring a therapist in. No. We're not the crazy ones. Not saying that you're crazy or anything. You know, just. It's just a lot of money comes in, you see, so there's not a lot. And if things are, as you say, coming to life, then we don't want to be closed down. So you're just going to have to deal with it. Basically, is that okay? Like, I mean, it's going to have to be, Ben. All right. So you either quit or you just get the fuck on with it. That'd be my interpretation. Anyway, if no one else knows, then
yeah, he's fucked. He's going to have to deal with it. It's a responsibility you have to accept in life, Ben Stiller.
It's like adult Toy Story.
Yeah, it kind of is. I really want to go watch Night at the Museum now. I love those films.
I'm gonna have to indulge. But like, is there any parts where people walk by who aren't Ben and they stand still or just go back to wherever they were or whatever?
No, like literally everything in the museum comes to life. He's the only one there. He's a night guard. He's the only person there.
So it's not like somebody walks by. So like, say as you say, I hate this word, shenanigans happen. And like, what if something breaks or smashes or rips or tears or whatever? What happens then? And they walk in the next morning?
Then he has to make sure that part of his thing is a checklist he gets at the start of the film from the previous guards of things you need to make sure you do. So everything is fine in the morning. But generally, the people go back to where they were ready in the morning. So
an odd concept for a film.
Yeah, it is. Like the president that Robin Williams plays, his name's not coming to me. He climbs back on his horse and holds his sword in the air, ready to freeze again. Like things like that.
But if he's come to life, surely he'd be there going, fucking hell, this hurts. Jesus Christ, my arm, I gotta pull it down.
I think they're aware that they're not real and they're like dummies. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've watched them. I'd have to rewatch it.
I love the idea that was about Night at the Museum and people haven't seen it like myself. I sat here going, well, I wanted to watch that. Well, you should have fucking watched it, shouldn't you? Because it's been out for years.
Yes, because it's been out for a long ass time.
It's not like a massive AEW spoiler that everyone's fucking put everywhere today that I've gone, oh, cool, I haven't seen that yet. Thanks for that, everybody. Really appreciate it that you'd go out of your way to make sure that's posted in the morning, no doubt. Thank you so much for that. Really, really appreciate you. You just absolutely spoiling the fuck out of that for everyone that doesn't stay up in overnight in the UK to watch that sort of thing. So
oddly enough, I saw it and I instantly went, there's no way Tom's avoiding this.
I would have avoided it had I have not followed Britt Baker on Instagram.
Typical.
Yeah. Anyway, Jamie, let's move on. What is Callum treating us this week in the sale?
Hot coffee is delicious. Frozen coffee is delicious. But for some reason, lukewarm coffee tastes like shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it really does. You've got a really good point there, Carl. It hits that point where you might as well go, oh, I might as well wait. I might as well wait till it gets cold.
I struggle to relate this one because I don't like coffee, but I do kind of see when I see people, you can buy iced coffees, you buy hot coffees, but there isn't. Would you like a room temperature coffee, sir? That's not a thing.
But it's weird because hot tea and lukewarm tea are great, but cold tea is awful.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, lukewarm tea is not that bad. Yeah.
So, I love that it gets to that point where you're drinking tea and it gets like lukewarm. You go, oh shit, I better crack on with this because it's gonna go like you're like. And what's more annoying is hot tea obviously is unbelievably delicious and lukewarm's all right. So it's not like it was. So it doesn't taste like it did originally. You say like, oh, I wish I'd smashed through that rather than left it.
You can't waste it.
But lukewarm coffee, yeah, it's almost like it's really weird. It's amazing. I love coffee's great. And as it gets lukewarm, you're like, oh, bollock. It's like it goes, oh, wait, hang on a second. As it gets cold again, like, delicious. Yes, lovely. Yeah, coffee's banging. Any way, shape, form, temperature, like however it comes.
I part of me wishes I liked coffee because the amount of different variations of coffee you can get of all these different flavors and all the things you see in coffee shops, and I just walk in and I'm like, what hot chocolate have you got? Because I refuse to pay out of my nose for a cup of tea. Like, not happening.
Hot chocolate, dude. No, that's no, poor. I'm not a big fan of hot chocolate at all. I don't know. It's just like the weak man. Just eat one. Just eat a bar. Why are you gonna have it hot and liquidy? No, it doesn't make any sense. I think because I expect it to be like gloopy liquid, not not. I don't know. I just don't like it. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Weirdly, I know exactly what you mean by that. I don't know what.
Cold chocolate, however, Nesquik chocolate. Oh yes, absolutely glorious. But yeah, hot chocolate. That's so there you go then. So all the variations for me are weird.
Yeah.
So lukewarm chocolate and cold chocolate, phenomenal. Hot chocolate, no. Hot tea, lukewarm tea, yes. Cold tea, no. Hot coffee, cold coffee, yes. Lukewarm coffee, no. So it's like the spectrum for each one. So yeah.
That is amazing.
I don't know. Chocolate just doesn't, I don't want it hot. That's it. It just doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense to me. I always pull as a milk in. So then it's like Nesquik. I'm like, there we are. So it's just a waste. It's just a waste, James. Oh, and finally, Mr. Westwood.
Yes.
Why?
It's theoretically possible to accidentally dial any celebrity by just putting in a series of numbers on your phone.
I've always well, I've always thought about that. I've always gone, I wonder what wrong number this is, and I wonder who it'll be. Do you know what I mean? Like, you could literally just go, you could just sit there for hours and go, I'll get there eventually. I'm going for Hugh Jackman, and I will get him eventually. Right. What's the Australian area code?
Good point,
Whereas the America, fuck's sake. But that's a lot of combinations, and that will probably take you a lifetime. You sat there at 105 in your deathbed. One more number. One more. Hello? Oh, yeah, he's dead, isn't he? I'm 105 now.
You've reached the voicemail of Hugh Jackman. Unfortunately, I died 30 years ago.
Yeah. Good day, mate. This is the voicemail of Hugh Jackman, the third. My dad can't make it to the phone right now because he passed away about 60 years ago. Sorry, mate. I hope you have a fucking bonza day, though. Why don't you little British shits get down your fucking seaside, eh? Oh, we're going to hit the beach.
Good throwback.
Yeah, so it is entirely possible. But then I imagine that, it'd be shit. Because you imagine you get the voicemail like, you have reached the voicemail of Blake Lively. Please leave a message like, what? Really?
Excuse me, could you put me on to your husband, please?
Yeah. Just, anything like that. But it will just take a long ass fucking time. And if you really, I bet there's got to be people dedicated enough to do that. Yeah. I bet there's stalkers that are like, I will find them.
There's one day.
What you don't realize, Drew Barrymore. She had that stalker. Did you see that video of that stalker?
No.
I know, you know me. I don't know, then loads of people rushed off the stage. Find it on YouTube, I think it's on. Someone just goes like, you know who I am, Drew, we have lots to talk about. And they're like, fuck, better go. Ooh, could you imagine? Oh, God, people are weird, man. Creepy ass motherfuckers. So, just, the world is nuts.
I carried a picture of Jet in my sock, but I wouldn't have stalked her. Even I've got fucking limits, all right?
Sure.
Yeah. I was only little. I wouldn't have known how.
Oh, sorry, Mummy. I got lost. Why are you in London? Like I said, I just got lost. Her real name's escaped me. Thank you. Doesn't that gladiator live here? No. Like I said, I got lost.
That's why I'm not allowed outside of Birmingham anymore.
Do you mind? Yeah, exactly. Could you imagine like going up to like being a kid and you accidentally hit a celebrity's house? You're like, oh, I've lost my parents. Can I come in? Please. Excellent.
I've made it.
Not I'm getting any stalkers' ideas. We should probably cut that out. But Callum, thank you so much again for another absolutely delicious edition, as you say, of Callum's Treachings this week. But there's just one problem, Jamie. Just one. I've got to follow it.
You do.
It's time for Tom's Journal. And welcome to another edition of Tom's Journal. The Bond's name. James' name. Please to... What? Bond's name, the James. Are you all right? But Bames Noms having a stronk. Call a bondulance. Gotta start off strong, Jay.
I had no idea where that was going to start with. It's fucking brilliant.
Jamie, if you have worked in food service and retail, which is worse? Well, food service is jump scare horror and retail is psychological horror.
That is a great description, especially of retail. Yes.
Oh, food service. I'd rather do retail over food service any day of the week.
Really?
Yes, 100%. Well, I had a heart attack after working at Wetherspoons, so I think I'd rather go back to retail.
Fair point. Fair point.
Yeah. Just saying. Look, Jay, okay, and for anyone listening out there, cancelling plans is okay. All right? Staying home to cook it's all right. It's okay. Disappearing from it to get your life together, it's all right. It's okay. Resurfacing in a foreign country 10 years later with a new name, look, it's all right. It's okay. It's all good. We understand. We're all here for each other. Some of you have never spent 3 hours sitting at the kitchen table crying whilst your dad shouted, "What is 4 times 6?" Come on, you know that. You know it. You know the answer.
Really heartbreaking is I wasn't on that side of it, but I've been that dad with Lena being like, you know this, come on, you know it. I'm such a shit parent right now after that.
Well, you fucking deserve it.
Brilliant.
Joking. Me. God, why must you give me your hardest battles? God, I don't. It's because you're my weakest soldier and these battles are so easy. It's an email. Why are you crying? Oh. These are fucking stellar this week.
I was going to say you're on fire today.
It's really sweet how Sauron wants to rule all creatures and bring darkness to all Middle-earth. But he also takes some time out of his wretched schedule to write a little poem and engrave it in homemade jewellery. We all need a hobby, is what I'm saying.
Oh. No,
This. Go on.
I was going to say, I love those ones that take like a serious matter from a movie or whatever it is, and then just somehow manage to make it fucking stupid.
This is probably my favourite entries to the journal we've ever had.
Oh, okay.
I'm just putting it out there, all right?
Okay.
Some baby on this plane is singing the ABCs all out of order, and a guy just shouted, "Yes, girl, remix!" Fucking amazing. Fucking amazing.
What a legend.
I love the idea that actually happened as well.
I know,
Fucking great. Oh. And this is going to be Jamie's favourite entry of all time.
Okay.
The world is a vast hellscape right now. But remember, the Mandarin word for penguin literally translates to business goose.
Oh my God, please tell me that's true, because that is absolutely amazing.
Oh, a punch to the dead end. Jamie's just dying slightly in the corner.
That is fantastic. I really like that.
But what part of the business? I don't understand. But there we are. That's just
I don't
Mandarin
know,
for you.
but I like it.
What I don't understand, though, is how gossiping became a womanly trait because men will spill tea like nobody's business when given the chance.
Oh, yes. Yes. God, my workplace is fucking prime example of that.
Oh,
Yes.
really? Oh, wow.
Oh, God, yes. And I feel like the older we get, the worse it is as well. Like, you stick a bunch of 50, 60-year-old men in a room together, they are going to bitch and gossip like no one's business.
Yep. Teaching kids about frogs isn't grooming them to become amphibians. Reading a book about Mozart won't transform your kid into a musical prodigy. Acknowledging that some kids have two dads isn't trying to make them gay. It's helping them learn about the world around them.
Absolutely. Bravo.
Thank you, sir.
I like a serious entry every now and again. Yes.
There we are.
Fucking right. Not bad, people.
We need to kick some people off this planet, I tell you.
Yeah.
What I really like, though, Jamie, let's bring it back down again, shall we? What I really like about hippos being the most dangerous animal in the world is that they're vegetarian. They're not even omnivores. They don't want to eat you. They just hate you. I think that's a beautiful thing.
It's really true, actually. Yeah. It's kind of weird that hippos are the most dangerous animal on the planet, yet they don't eat meat. Basically, don't fuck with vegetarians.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Dating coach. So have you tried flirting? Me. Sure. I gave her the look. Dating coach. Okay, show me. I bite my lip seductively. Dating coach. Have you ever considered biting the bottom lip?
That's me trying to flirt.
Me, look, I'm really sorry I can't come out tonight. I've got so much to do. Takes a quiz to see what kind of pizza I am. Right, 2 more. I'm going to end on a beauty. Look, stop, drop, and roll was a pretty big deal when I was younger. And I really expect to be on fire way more than the 0 times I have been so far.
It's a really good point. There was a lot of emphasis and preparation in stop, drop, and roll. Never needed to use it. I mean, I'm not arguing about the fact I've never needed to use it. I quite like that fact, but I expected it more.
Absolutely. But I'm going to end on this because I feel it's quite relevant and it's, what we're all about here. And it's what we used to be, well, especially you. Being a goth is great, but we need more cozy goths who sit in their spooky cabins cheerfully brewing tea and baking pies. Goths who knit little sweaters for their raven buddies. Hufflepuff goths.
Oh. Yes. Oh my God, goths and Harry Potter houses. What a beautiful combination.
If you say so, Jamie, because that was another edition of Tom's Journal.
My Harry Potter house as well. Even better.
How is Hogwarts going?
Beautiful, yeah. Look, I did an online quiz, all right? I know.
Oh, you're one of them. Giving your password out to everybody on fucking line when people are doing their stupid quizzes. How many kids do you have? Where did you get married? What's your password? Thank you.
Your first pet's name.
How many tattoos do you have? Where did you first go to school? What's your mother's maiden name? Thank you very much. Here at SCS, we're actually secretly hacking into your social media. We now own all your bank accounts. Thank you. We'll put them on sale. Yeah, sorry. I never understand people do those stupid fucking quizzes. I like Mali's entries where it's like password, passmania, password, password, word, password, word, SAP password.
That's a good password.
That's all he writes. It's great.
It's about getting into schools and talking to young people because, you know, I know that people can change. And it's about talking to people and getting them to understand and perhaps step back from violence and prejudice and whatever. And we just need to work together and keep on the good fight there.
Absolutely. Hey there, guys. We are ecstatically happy to announce that we are associated with the Sophie Lancaster Foundation.
The times are changing, and with the unfortunate death of Sophie, those changes have made a massive impact for the future. If Sophie was with us still today, I can guarantee what you are doing will still be reaching so many lives of young teenagers, young adults, and those who wish to be as different as possible. So thank you very much.
To find out more about this incredible foundation and all the work they do, and more importantly, how you can help, head on over to www.sophielancasterfoundation.com. Mr. Stevens.
Jamie, 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 Jamie. Jamie, Jamie, Jamie. I might have said before, but I don't give a shit.
It's Postman Pat. He's back again. It's audience participation time.
Oh, lovely. Thank you, Mrs. Goggins. Let's participate, bitch.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to participate in Jamie's participation challenge. Was Mrs. Goggins a real person? I can't remember.
She was the post office lady that he went and bought the mail from.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, you dropped your gyro. Sorry.
This week, I said, band names, the most wonderful yet sometimes potentially terrifying things you'll ever see, especially if taken literally. So this week we asked, if band names were literal, what would be the worst concert you could ever attend? What say you, Mr. Stevens?
The Black Dahlia Murder?
Oh, yeah, that wouldn't be nice.
I don't know many. I would say Rotten Christ, but Jesus isn't real, so that'd be fine.
Like it.
What a stupid. Anyway, never mind. I'm trying to think really hard now. Spice Girls? I should say Paprika. Yeah, Chinese Five Spice. I just saw.
Oh, but one thing I knew would happen in this is that mostly be metal band names, because let's be honest, that's where all the chaos ensues. First off, future guest Sean Smith says, well, Infant Annihilator wouldn't be a great night out.
Nope.
No.
Oh, The Killers.
Oh, that's a good one. That is a good one. Matt Hayday says Death from Above. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a fun one.
Oh, hell no.
No. Jake Smith, In Flames. It's just a guy running around on fire. Like Jamie Martin, blinking 182 times just sounds like a task, to be honest. Like,
but don't we do it like daily?
We probably do, to be fair. I can't say I count the amount of times I blink in a day.
I think someone has. I'm pretty sure it's over that. But
maybe, possibly. Ruby Goodwin, Cannibal Corpse. That sounds like fun. Yummy. Christopher Murray. He's given us a lineup here. He's like, Napalm Death just seems like a bit of a no-go experience to me. On the lighter side, imagine an entire lineup of The Breeders, We Came as Romans. Not really sure how that works. Pearl Jam, The Circle Jerks, and the Sex Pistols. Yeah, that could be an interesting night out. Yeah, Phil Jolly. Butthole Surfers.
Is that actually a band?
That's a band. Now, is that butthole surfing or is that someone surfing on the butthole?
That'd be someone surfing on the butthole, surely.
Yeah, I'd imagine so. You got to work these things out. Richie Rich, Sepultura. It's Spanish for gravedigger. 1, I did not know that. And 2, yeah, just watching someone dig graves all night. It doesn't sound like a fun evening. No. That really made me laugh. Alan Carr, Five Finger Death Punch. Actually, that would probably be preferable to one of their actual concerts. Last week, former guest Mark Woodyat, funeral for a friend. That sounds really bleak.
Oh, that'd be awful.
Yeah, that doesn't sound nice. Matt Rose, Bullet for My Valentine. Could end a lot of relationships that night. Definitely could.
But you don't know which way around it is, do you?
That's a good point. Could be you. Former guest PR Brown, Postal Service. How riveting.
Just on me round. You see number 2. I can't see 2. I can only see 4 and 6.
Robbie Williams. Can you imagine if people came to just see me instead? That wouldn't be what they paid for. Oh. Callum Treacher. The Treach man is back. He says Rob Zombie. That'd be pretty fucking boring. Just a zombie named Rob walking around. And Alice in Chains. Yeah, just some girl named Alice. But like, please let me out. This one really made me laugh. Darren Stevens. The Pretenders. I don't think I could watch an hour of miming.
It's Dad.
Gareth Adams. Can you imagine going to a gig to Imagine Dragons?
These are clever. I love them.
I know. Oh, I'll give you a few more. Joe Smith says, I don't think this sounds bad. Oasis. Sounds pretty relaxing. Yeah, fair. I like it. Ollie Roylance. Bloodbath. Yeah, that don't sound appealing.
No.
That doesn't sound appealing.
Oh, the Brood turned up. What's going on here?
Oh. Last but not least, it's our good friend Mally Malpass. He gave us 3 incredible answers, which really made me laugh. First off, he says, can you imagine going to a Snoop Dogg concert and having to watch that little prick Snoopy walking around? That would suck. He says, Taylor Swift, 90,000 people just watching someone sewing really quickly.
I love this last one.
There's a reason this is last, because it is the best answer ever. Bonnie Tyler, several thousand people watching a really good-looking Scottish woman doing some tiling.
I thoroughly enjoyed it when I read that. That was absolutely amazing.
Oh, Mally, I do love you.
Yeah, it was great. But thank you to everyone again who participates in Jamie's challenge. It's graciously appreciated on so many levels, and that was a great one this week. So
I was going to say, did we make up for last week?
Yeah, 100%.
That's all.
If you remember to not knock ever again, I'm going to come over there. I'm going to break your face. I wonder if SCS and DFS are like a cult.
Really got SCS and DFS on the brain today.
I have, yeah. And I wonder if secretly there's like some sort of backdoor cult going on there.
Possibly.
That's why they've always got sales going on. Anyway, I'm really thinking about that too much, I think. Anyway, thank you for everyone participating in Jamie's challenge. If you enjoy Jamie's participation challenge, Tom's show, Callum's Treachings, the interview at the beginning of every single show, and all the absolute fucking gobshite we speak during. Then enjoy the other 103 editions of the Chronicles of Podcast, wherever you get your podcasts from. Spotify, Google, Apple, the usual shites. You know where it all is. You don't need me to start reeling off every platform imaginable. We'll be here for fucking days. We'll be here till the next recording. We'll still be going. You can come and find us on YouTube, which I highly recommend, at the Chronicles of Podcast. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Thank you to everyone that subscribed so far. It means everything. It really does. That you take time out of your day to go, do you know what? I actually really like what these guys are about. So thank you. hit that bell to get notified when new videos are released, which is every Friday at 6, just to let you know. And please just comment to your heart's desire. Just go for it. Go mental. Or comment, as Ron Wasserman, former guest, likes to say. You can so on our YouTube, I will get a bit ahead of myself then. You can find all of our interviews are on there. All of our shows are on there. All of our hashtag WBW Way Back Wednesdays are on there. That's our interviews from previous channels and shows. I've forgotten everything that's on there now. Our 2000 Trees interviews from this year. Sorry, because I'm getting in my own head. Our 2000 Trees interviews from this year in there. Our Bloodstock interviews from 2022 and 2023 are available for you to watch on there as well. Our Bloodstock vlog from last year is on there. And our Dublin Crust vlog is also on there as well for you to enjoy. Plenty of content for you to get your faces into. You can also find us on Facebook at The Chronicles of Podcast. Make sure you like and share on there as well. Tell all your mates about it. But thinking about it, I've got so inside my head then. Where else could you find us, Jay?
You could find us checking out this week's guest, Ethan Lawrence, Horrible Histories, Magic Mike, you name it. That man is everywhere lately. Go check him out and give him all the love.
Or on our X or Twitter, as people like to keep calling it. I don't know if the marketing team ever actually got around to changing all to that stupid symbol. At TCO Pod would be absolutely gracious. Jamie, whilst check out all of Ethan Lawrence's work and looking on our X and our Twitter, where else could you find us?
Of course, looking in the DFS sale, because there could be a sofa for you right now on sale.
Okay, or on our Instagram at TCO Pod. You can find us on TikTok at The Chronicles of Podcast or at TCO Pod, and make sure you go and find Jamie's Chesney Hawks video. We are releasing all of the videos possible, imaginable. There's loads of clips in there for you to enjoy. So please go and check those bad boys out. Come and connect us on LinkedIn at The Chronicles of Podcast. It would mean the world to join us on there as well. Anyway, any platform you can find us. We've also got our website at www.thechroniclesofpodcast.com. You can find out all about us on there. All of our shows and episodes are on there. Our shop's on there, or our affiliations and sponsors are on there as well. So that's all the social medias at TCO Pod, and that's the YouTube at The Chronicles of Podcast. Make sure you subscribe on there. And now what I'm going to do right now is pass you on over to my co-host. He's got some things he'd like to tell you.
I do have some things I'd like to tell you. And what I'd like to tell you is those people we're going to say a massive thank you to. Because every single piece of music you hear on this show is brought to you by one man. And literally, he's a one-man music machine. That man's name is Mr. Matt Roberts. Go check him out. All the social medias at Matt Roberts Music. Go check out his latest single, Rat Race. It is absolutely phenomenal. Cannot wait to see more music coming out from Matt. Like I said, he's a one-man machine, so please go and give him all the love and support you can. Of course, we have to say a massive thank you to Mr. Braden Barry and his Stay Cozy Clothing. Head on over to www.staycozyclothing.com or download the smartphone app. Have a look on there, see what you like the look of. It could be that cap that Mr. Stevens is wearing. It could be that T-shirt that Mr. Stevens is wearing. It could be any of those beautiful new hoodie designs that he dropped recently. It could even be a vinyl copy of his incredible Beneath the Roses album. Whatever it may be, add it to your basket. And then when you get to the checkout, add in the discount code, The Chronicles, and get yourself 10% off your order. As we are talking about Braden, please go and check him out on social medias for his future upcoming series, Farlight. There's some amazing special clips, and to find out how you can get involved in the project, please go give him some support and all the love. It looks absolutely phenomenal, and I cannot wait to see where this project's going in the future. And, of course, we have to say a massive thank you to the Sophie Lancaster Foundation, because they are stamping out prejudice, hatred, and intolerance everywhere. And I mean everywhere. What happened to Sophie happened here in the UK, but that does not mean it is a UK issue. One thing we learned when talking to bands at Bloodstock is people are treated differently because the music they listen to, the way they dress, all across the world. It is definitely not a you are trying to put me off, and you are succeeding. But please show all the love and support you can to the Sophie Lancaster Foundation. A massive thank you to everyone that jumped on our social medias, on their social medias, and gave the My Giving Circle a chance and applied for the Sophie Lancaster Foundation. It means the absolute world. There was a phenomenal response to that. So fingers crossed they get something out of that. If you're not familiar with Sophie's story, head on over to www.sophielancasterfoundation.com. Give that a share. Make those people you know who aren't aware of Sophie's story, because it is, like I say, it's a global issue, and it is an issue that needs to come to an end. It's 2023. It's time to just let people live their lives. And last but not least, a massive thank you to my wonderful co-host over there.
Peace. Thanks, Jamie. I really appreciate those kind words, and I agree with everything you just said as well. I wasn't trying to put you off. I was just getting excited the fact that you could just see our logo is behind us. So, and I got excited because I realized that I accidentally covered your chair and saw mine and was like, oh! So I was like, I'll go to the side as well, and there's Jamie's chair. Yay! Sorry. Don't know what's wrong with that. Another excellent and great addition, James.
Absolutely was.
Absolutely brilliant. We love it. Ethan, thank you so much again for taking the time out to come on our show one more time, and do the dance with us. It was great. And we look forward to having you back on again next year for part 2. But as for this week, we will see you all next week for the Chronicles of Sean Smith.
Oh yeah, I'm excited. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.